Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Deauville Racecourse here on Sunday. It's the 30th of August 2020. Gonna look at the stakes races on the program from Deauville, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and also join me Saturday for my Kentucky Derby preview from Churchill, and also join me for my Woodward preview from Saratoga. It's an excellent weekend of racing stateside, so I hope you join me for that. But let's get to the action from Deauville today. It's the final day of the big summer meeting from Deauville, so we'll be looking at the stakes races 1, 2, and 5. Let's get to it right now. The first race, it's the Group 3 PRIX de MEAUTRY Stakes. It's a Group 3 event for going for Class 1 horses, going for a purse $63,000, race for 3-year-olds and upwards. 6 of them are going 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs on the main track. I'm going to take the 4-horse Alocasia as a top selection. We'll go 4-3-6 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. 4-3-6 Tri-Cash Trifecta, top selection of 4-horse Alacasio. Jedmon owned. Christian Demira gets the mount on the Stroll filly by Kingman. The horse is most recent out of game 12th of July here at Deauville. 6 furlongs in the Group 3 Prix de Race RNG Stakes. Pardon me if I mispronounced that race name wrong, but she finished 5th by 3 lengths, and she really just couldn't keep up with those tougher horses there. She never quickened up. She never got a good piece of the ground. She likes running on wetter ground. The ground was quite quick that day, and it just wasn't to her liking. Coming here off a little bit of a refreshing of about 6 weeks, hopefully a little wetter ground, I think she'll really run a good race. 2 back in the listed stakes of Chunti, 6 furlongs June 19th, not facing Wooded that day. Second off the break, winning by 3.5 lengths. She was just much the best, quickened up nicely in the front end. Very good run. And then prior to that, in the pre-Texanita Chunti, 6 furlongs May 13th, she finished second by 2.5 lengths, and Wooded probably ran one of the best races of the month of May in the world, I think. She ran a quick 6 furlongs and went away almost 100, 1 minute and 9 seconds, and really took off clear. For this horse to finish right behind her, it was a very impressive race there off the break for her. And then before that, in the de Maison's the Criterium de Maison Levite and Maison Levite 6 furlongs last October. She finished 5th by 2.5 lengths there, and she just couldn't keep up there. She never weakened out of it, but never quickened up. Maybe the ground was just a little bit too soft, but before that, Maison Levite over the 6.5 in the listed stakes, winning by a length. That was a very good run. Cutting back to 6 furlongs here off a little bit refreshing at 3-1. I think she's a very likely winner. So to recount my selection for the first from Deauville, it's the Group 3 PRIX de MEAUTRY. Let's take the 4-horse Alacasio. We'll go 4-3-6 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. The second race, it is the Group 3 PRIX QUINCEY. It's a Group 3 event for Class 1 horses going for a purse $63,000, race for 4-year-olds and upwards. We have 6 horses going 1,600 meters or a mile on the turf course. I'm going to take the 4-horse Stunning Spirit as top selection. We'll go 4-2-3 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. 4-2-3 Tri-Cash Trifecta. Top selection of 4-horse Stunning Spirit. It's the 6-year-old horse by Invisible Spirit. Miguel Barcelona is on this one. The horse's most recent outing came the 16th of August here at Deauville. 1 mile and a Class 2 handicap. And the horse finished 3rd by 1 3/4 lengths there. Heavyweight, tougher horses, wide postra. He got over well. He quickened up a little bit. You know, off the break, he ran okay, but coming here, this race not really nearly as tough as that handicap. I think we'll get a better trip down the straightaway, and I think he could run better. 2 back in their Group 3 Prix de Port de Maliette at Longchamp, 7 furlongs June the 25th. He finished 3rd by 1 3/4 lengths. Splace Blues and Dubai, 2 very good horses, went on to win easily that day. This horse, he placed behind him and placed behind some good group quality horses there. And then before that, in the Group 3 Prix de Palais Royal at Clairefontaine, 7 furlongs May 28th. He finished 3rd by a length there, and you know he quickened up a little bit, but again he just couldn't keep up with those horses. And then off the break, and the Prix Bertram de Brille at Chantilly, 1 mile in May, he finished 5th by 6 1/4 lengths, drawn stupid wide. He just ran horribly. Wheels were spinning and nothing was excelling. But coming here off of an okay most recent runs behind some very tough horses at 3-1, I think he's a very likely winner, so let's take him. So to recap my selection for the second from Deauville, it's to Group 3 PRIX QUINCEY. Gonna take the 4-horse Stunning Spirit. We'll go 4-2-3 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. The featured 5th event now from Deauville. It's the Group 2 Grand Prix de Deauville. It's a Group 2 event going for a purse of $158,000. Race is for 3-year-olds and upwards here. 7 horses are going the distance of ground of 2,500 meters or a mile 9/16 on the turf course. Sorry for the slight cut. My cats were fighting outside and I had to make sure they were all okay. But the top selection here, I'm going to go with the number 4 horse Soft Light. We'll go 4-3-6 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. 4-3-6 Tri-Cash Trifecta. Top selection of 4 horse Soft Light. 4-year-old colt by Authorized. Christian Demira is on this one for Jean-Claude Rouget. The horse's most recent outing came the Group 3 Prix de Raux. at Deauville, 1.5 miles on the 9th of August, and he finished 5th by 3 1/4 lengths there. First start since May, wheels were spinning, definitely needed the race, never could really get a good turn of foot. Now, coming here second off the break, so off the ground, hopefully, I think she could really run a good race, or he could really run a good race. Just look at the horses he was facing his most recent outings. Those are some tough horses. Two back in a conditions race of Vichy, 1.5 miles, May the 22nd. He finished 4th by 1.5 lengths. Now 2-1. He should have ran a lot better, and I know I backed him that day, but Stylish Argent just ran terrifically, quickened up nice, so this horse just never got into it. Against those lesser quad horses, he was supposed to improve there. And then before that, the Group 1 Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe at Longchamp, 1.5 miles, October the 6th. She finished 6th by 14 lengths there, and really, outran his odds at 86-1, but still had more improving to do. And then before that, in the Grand Prix de Deauville last summer here at Deauville, 1.5 miles, he finished second by 3/4 length behind Zayad. Went on to win, went on to place in some very tough races at Woodbine in the Canadian International. But this horse, again, he closed up well. I thought he ran a decent effort, but then the Grand Prix de Paris at Longchamp last July, he really couldn't keep up with those tougher horses. It's not the world's deepest race in the world. Second off the break. At 7-1, I think he could definitely stay the trip, so let's take him. So to recap my selection for the 5th from Deauville, it's the Group 2 Grand Prix de Deauville. Let's take the 4-horse Soft Light. We'll go 4, 3, 6 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.